Hello, everybody. This is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and welcome aboard. It's another Saturday ahead of us, and Saturday is Baldur's Gate. And once again, I'm in another room from my normal room, so hopefully the sound doesn't sound drastically different. This room is much larger. I don't know if we'll get any kind of echoey effect from the room being larger than the one I normally am in, but that's just life when the mother-in-law is in town. So she stays in the room I normally record and broadcast from. So I've learned. That's why I decided to switch all my system over to mobile. And tomorrow, once again, I'll be broadcasting from Wrocław because I have a slew of appointments, my final ones for the regular checkups on Monday, and they start early in the morning. So I'll be back in the big city tomorrow. So yeah, it doesn't sound the worst. When I tested it, it didn't quite sound what I wanted, but I also kind of didn't have much time with all the visiting going on out there to really tinker with it too much. So hopefully it will do for today. We'll just cross our fingers that it doesn't annoy anybody too much. I'll try to do that myself with what I say. Good to see you, Nightmare. Any more hot chocolates for you today? Oh, baby, baby. Not today. Okay, not a problem. Glacier, good to see you. Yeah, prepare. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Yeah, after yesterday's stream, it's like, oh boy, do I have to prepare for the worst. I just walked into that one. But it was a good learning experience. So I guess the way I always got to look at this stuff, whoops, the game sound went away. So I guess the way I got to look at this is when those things do happen, when those turns do happen, I just have to say, okay. And in my head, I'm going, what did I just learn here? What did I learn not to do again? So, and it's like that with these new games, like this one that I've never played before. There shouldn't be as much of an excuse with games I've played before, like the Phantom Doctrine one. I shouldn't, although we had a problem once in that one too, but I should have less problems for a game I've played a little bit more. But that's the fun of playing games because, you know, the tall grass that I went to hide in yesterday just wasn't bushy enough to hold 3 people. And that just set it all off. Let's hope we are not trying to hide in any bushy bushes here and have the same problem. We got to remember we have 4 people to hide in a bush today. So I can't remember. I think we've had one short rest. Yeah, one short rest. And there's one thing I got to pay attention to here. And maybe, if it'd be nice if Mike or someone else who knows for sure drops in. We saw these illithid powers when I was reading into Asterian's mind while we were in camp. That power is limited to how many times you can use it per day. And I just cannot for the life of me remember what that might be. If it's once a day, twice per long rest kind of thing, there's a limit. I just know that there's a limit. And if I can help it, I want to kind of keep track so I know if I'm in a difficult situation. It's a nice ability to have in your back pocket. It's also very awkward when you don't have it available, when it would have been nice to have it available. So I got to figure out, maybe we'll be able to figure that out today, what the actual limit to our illithid powers is between long rests. Can I use it once? Can I use it twice? Can I use it 3 times? There's a limit somewhere in there, and I just don't recall what it is myself. Hey, Patrick, good to see you. Welcome aboard. In the nick of time, and I'm looking there, top of the hour, also at the same time. So we're gonna get this baby going here, and I'm gonna have a quick drop. Yeah, quick drop of the game sound, but I had to check something real quick on a different screen, and that always drops the game sound. So it looks like we're ready to go. Everybody can see the game, correct? Because my handy dandy, YouTube studio setup just has the game spinning, even though I know it's not spinning on your end. So, and I left my phone out in the other room, so I don't have, that's my backup to make sure the game's processing okay. But anyway, let's get a moving. And this is our lovely path that we have over here.
No one back home.
And my mouse has already given me problems. I got a slightly different mouse in this other room. I should have just set up with my normal mouse. Oh well, it took me three clicks to pick myself. So thank goodness this is turn-based. We should probably be okay. Let's hope. So we have a nice path leading out in front of us. And we can kind of look left and right. And we see it's pretty much sending us down this cavern. Although if you look over here, it kind of looks like, we might be able to get up there. It kind of gives us that look. Yeah, and we even saw a highlight up there briefly before I closed in too far. It says something climbable over here, craggy rock. So let's see if we have a way up here. If I see a special way to get somewhere, I'm going to go freaking check it out. So I know what we can try. Where's our good old jump over here? Yep, there we go. Hopefully everybody else will also be able to jump up. Let's just hang on a second to see if they do. If not, I will help them to jump up. Now let's see if everybody can follow. Will Gale make it? He's often the weak one, but I think I heard Gale jump up. Okay, let's get back to looking with yours truly and climb this cragged rock. See, when I was looking over here, I saw this brief flash over here that we had something to climb, and that's where I said, yep, I'm going off the beaten path already. So much for the yellow brick road.
At the ready.
Because, if something shines up for me and shiny things. Now we have a new path up here. Okay, we got some balsam back here.
Always room for more?
So it looks like we're on we're overlooking our battlefield down below over here. In order to give us and look at that, there's a ladder here. Is there any, let's see our view on this side, see if there's anything that'll give us, oh, we got stuff to pick up. We got a dragon egg mushroom, some more balsam. And at some point, we'll get into the crafting thing and see what kind of things we might be able to produce. So we got, on this side, we got a river going down the ravine on the other side of us. And on the other side is kind of like our craft site. So I guess we're left with checking the ladder. Let's go see where this ladder takes us. And get ready to react, lady. Okay. Someone has been here, although it looks like he hasn't been here for a while. Let's go see what this skeleton has to say. Yes?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
Okay, Raphael.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Aha! You just wander into a stranger on the road in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I kind of like this second choice, but let's see what the other ones are. Pleasure, plain, straightforward, I'm Zigzag, or am I talking to the mouse, or am I talking to the cat? I kind of like that option right there. Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it. I like that one too. Walk away while you still have legs to walk with. Now, I normally, as my character, I don't, even though I'm a half-orc, I wouldn't take that tact. So it's one of the two, and I think, my first impression, am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh, something's going on. Well, you could still argue.
Middle of somewhere.
Middle of somewhere. I was going to say, we could still argue we're in the middle of nowhere because we don't know where we are. Let's see. Nice decor. Can you be more specific than somewhere? Or take me back now, or reach for our weapons? I'll still... I guess since we started out with the catty little talk, this is along the way we've been talking to this guy, so can you be more specific than somewhere?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest, and the famished come to feed, lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Well, this scene made me very grateful that I ate before recording, because that scene right there would have had my stomach grumbling or whatever. Holy smokes. So what makes you say, I'm going to say, I'm just getting tired of your games at this point, or are these theatrics leading somewhere? And I think that's the way we'll go on this one.
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint.
Aha. He's revealed himself.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Hey, Mike, you came in just in time to see old Raphael and him trying to entice us with his fantastic table spread here. So, Raphael, draw your weapon. Well, I don't think we know enough to just out and out fight a devil. That would not be my style. Well, I don't think. What makes you think I need saving? Or why would you help me? And I don't care what you are. I care what you want. Now, let's go into just try to find out how much he really knows. What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
Thanks for popping in, Captain Timo. And knocking some sense into me here. What kind of a paladin wouldn't fight a devil? Well, the one that likes to know the reason he's fighting a devil. How about we spin it that way? I may be prone to fight a devil, just like you said, but I want to know why I'm fighting the devil. Let's put it that way. So, And then here we can go right here as a paladin. I serve an oath, not a devil. My honor is not for sale. I definitely am not going to say to a devil I'll do anything to get rid of a tadpole. I probably would also say you're mad if you think I'll deal with a devil. Just because we are playing as a paladin, I may choose various things here, but, we have the paladin choice in front of us. And that's really, for better or worse, the way I think I need to answer this question, and we take what it brings.
Everything is for sale. And you do well to sell while your stock has value. In desperate times, the price of honor plummets. Perhaps you haven't yet realized how desperate these times are. You will.
Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Now, as a paladin, I still don't think.
Such a tease.
I do love this voice actor again. Here I'm saying again, I love a voice actor in this game. Surprise, surprise, something else. He has that deep, gravelly, deep voice that resonates in these games, and it's kind of cool. He's a federally powerful devil. I love autocorrects. A federally powerful? Is he working for the government, this devil? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Mike, with your autocorrect over there? Okay, so let's see. And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you? I'll have the last laugh in the end. Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again. Or I'll rip out your mocking tongue. I'm not going to do the first one, because that's getting too chummy with the devil. And I'm not going to go for the all-out fight right now, because he's not really being aggressive at me. Not right now. So, inland revenue, the worst. So, I think I'll just go with the, you better be more wary of us than you think, is I'll have the last laugh in the end, Raphael.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like.
That's a good
All
comeback.
Those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Now, he may think he holds all the cards right now. He may think we're, I think we are. It is not the point for us to fold and give in to him. That's my sense, my inkling, my feeling. And as we can tell, we're going to be seeing him again at some point. When things probably seem most dire, I would imagine. We'll find out. Is there anything on top? It doesn't look like there's any reason. Oh yeah, there is a little heavy chest up there, so I think we need to climb. Trying to place his government position. Oh, so we got a silk gland, a fire, amber. So these are a lot of alchemist ingredients and a little gold. So, we'll take all that. That can come in handy. And this is an oil barrel. We'll steer clear of that. We'll check out the wood barrel down here. Yeah, his character was well voiced. I like that interaction with him. I also, even though I did just recently eat, I didn't have dessert. And that table full of food just reminded me I haven't had dessert. What do we got here? guidance. So we don't need to choose anyone with guidance. If we have somebody wearing this, we'll always have guidance, and we can save a spell slot if someone is actually using a spell and not a cantrip. And it usually is a cantrip anyway. But yeah, that's a nice. I like having that because I can give somebody an extra person guidance that might not normally have it also. So that's...
Necklace has a Harper sigil.
Ooh.
Why were they here?
The Harpers were here. Were they above where are we? No, because we aren't above the cove where the shenanigans went on earlier. Aren't those harpies or harpers that they're referring to? Are they one and the same? I don't know. So perception. So there's a perception over here. Is there a mound? Let's let everybody walk over in this direction and see who perceives. Okay, we found the perception. The rocky crevice. Shall yeah, we got Shadowheart, we got a Gale. Is that her common name that she's known for anymore? Shart, Shadowheart. It's a lot easier to spell than Shadowheart every time. Oh, I'm glad I at the last minute checked that barrel. Well, let's peek in here with myself, and let's just see what we see in this crevice.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders.
Oh.
A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
I don't like spiders, to be quite honest. Oh, man. Let's do nature, even though I don't have the intelligence for it. But let's survey the spiders and see if I can get lucky on seeing what kind they are. And we do have guidance. I'll give myself guidance. I don't know if that's wise, but we'll do it. It's not wise. There's our low rolls coming in strong early in the playthrough. So, we can take inspiration, or I can just say, screw it, let's just continue and not know what kind of spiders they are.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively.
Oh my goodness.
Is gold so precious to spiders?
But now here's where maybe the animal handling, I do have that ability, and this is one where I think I need to use, this will be my first instance to use my animal handling, or maybe our second. Yeah, if I don't get a good roll on animal handling, I'm going to leave and let somebody else try. But this is my best chance as my character because of that perk. Ooh, but I need a higher roll. So this is no better, having the extra wisdom. Oh! This is saying, you played so poorly in yesterday's stream, we are going to continue the trend and not help you out of a sticky situation. So I think, Nightmare, I'm going to do just what you suggested. I kind of figured if I didn't make it work for me.
The spiders skitter about, more nervous than before.
Yeah, I made them nervous, yeah. I think I'm going to leave, because my sleight of hand wasn't any better. I'm going to leave. And let's see who might have some... You know, we had that dexterity point, and Astarion, if we have the ability to use dexterity in here, why don't we...
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
All I got to say is that hat makes his reactions just then just made me laugh. He looks hilarious. You know, we've had no luck. Now, I'm going to say right now, calm down, Astarion. He's not right. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win.
Aha. Well, he's got some insight into this whole devil thing now, doesn't he? Just because of his background situation. So, and you know, basically, this is what I'm going to try calming Astarion down, and this hopefully will do that. As well, we're not his playthings. We're not going to go through this again for you. We're going to show him that.
Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Okay, so let me pick you the way I'm supposed to, so I don't talk to you. And let's get you over here, Astarion. Now that we've assuaged your fears a tiny bit.
Enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
You know, I had a feeling that Shart might mean what you said, Mike. That just, you know, that's the way people shorten names. You know, it just makes sense that became the nickname. Now, here's where we're going rogue sleight of hand. We're going to just, the heck with what these things are and what they're doing, why they're there. We have sleight of hand with bonus upon bonus upon bonus, and we're just going to grab it that fast and be done with it. And we're on top of that, and since my guidance was not so grand, Shadowheart will guide you, and we are going to blow this spider swarm away and just grab the dang bag. There we go. Now that's our roll.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Now that's got me curious. So let's get into your inventory and see what this pouch holds. Well, we still have this too. Yeah, the only thing is if this did more damage, I'd be more prone to use it more, I would think. You know, yes, I am going for the pouch. But it made me reminded me about this spear, that it gains true strike. But if you got to do 2 actions to get to that point, and then only do 0 to 7 damage, hardly seems worth it, right? Let's open up and see what we got. We got gold, so there is gold in there, like it said, and we also have a spider egg sac that can be, as it says here, used as a bonus action. So that'll be something fun to try one day with a bonus action, I imagine. We'll see what that does for us. A spider egg sac that just, will it gross somebody out by throwing it at them and having a bunch of spider eggs squish on them? I guess we'll find out, because this is something I have not done yet with this spider egg sac. However, let's just take it all and have some fun with it, and we will learn. Yeah. She goes around telling her friends, yeah, I voiced Shadowheart. I was Shart. Oh, man. Okay. So I don't think... Well, let's just hit the Alt key, make sure, no, there's nothing up here that it looks like. I think we got everything we need. We got a little surprise running into Raphael up here. I've run into Raphael in different spots before. So apparently running into Raphael is more of a time thing, maybe? Or you have to have done certain things before he appeared. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what prompts Raphael to show up. But he decided to show up here for us today. I've had him show up. I'm trying to think of all the different places I've had Raphael show up before in my little practice runs. I've had him show up at the edge of the Druid Grove on my way to the Harpies, just in that little section over there before. So I don't know all the places he's prone to show up. Let's just go back down the Cragged Rock. I think we picked up all the stuff we could up here. Yeah, it looks... Will I be able to move down? No. Yeah, I can't. I got to come to the edge and jump us manually down. Then everybody will follow. Okay, everybody, come on. I said you'd follow. Let's do it. Zigzag. Let's follow. Okay. Let's see if we can move you fast enough that nobody else jumps back up here. No, nobody jump up. Okay, now we're ready to go.
Very well.
I'm glad I got to remember to do this more. Hit the Alt button, because sometimes things in the grass and whatnot.
Once this is all over.
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Yep. Oh, and here's the gate. Did we ever come out this way, this stone door, when we were down under the tunnel? I don't remember, but this is the other way. We went the back way by the captured goblin back in the Druid Grove. This is the other way into that tunnel system, but we... Oh, you know what? Didn't I say... Do we still have that chest in there that we didn't have we didn't have the tools to disarm a trap, I think. Well, let me check this backpack, because I'll truly forget that if we don't do this now. But I think, and especially with Astarion with us, thieves' tools, well, we have those, but I think we own a trap. Let's see if we can disarm traps. Yeah, we have it right here. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but we're going to go in there and double check. It's not too far in there. I forgot all about that. Now, this was, 3 episodes ago? It's hard to remember exactly, but this was in our past. And we cleaned everything out here, but we had this one chest, and it's still locked. And I think, let's take Astarion. I don't think we disarmed the trap, so I hope...
Step quick.
Okay, we found the trap again, so that's good.
Considerate.
Yeah, how considerate. We happen to have you too. Let's disarm it. And we're going to add a little bonus too. It went so well with Shadowheart. I almost said her nickname. Yeah, we only got to get a 10, and I think all our bonuses will get us there as long as we don't roll a 1. And one day I will learn not to say, as long as we don't roll a 1. If I keep doing that, somewhere during this game, that'll happen. Now we can do a straight unlock now.
Let's crack it open.
And I hope it's all worth it, what's in there. I just can't recall. Well, looks like we may have wasted a lock kit. But if, we're going to get our failures, I would love... We got 5 Thieves' Toolkits. We can afford to use one of those. Since we only have 2, I will hold on to the inspirations and use up a Thieves' Toolkit. We seem to find those fairly regular. Now we got her. And let's find out the goodies. What is this? Nature's Snare. So it sounds like perhaps something Gale will get some use from. Fly Trap. A chance to ensnare a target if it's not a plant or a beast. Okay, so more like a person. a biped kind of a thing. And then we got some more ingredients here that might be able to help us out. In fact, let's hand it over and see if it's any better. Gale?
Elminster's not around.
Let's go find this. You've got it down here somewhere. And it does just as much base damage. And it comes with everything being the same. except comes with a chance to ensnare. So I like that trade. And Gale, I'll let you hold your own backup quarterstaff, and we'll kind of switch it around like that. And our armor classes, yeah, are, well, that's not the worst I've ever seen. I've been lower at this point in the game. So, yeah, there we go. For now. Now let's just get back on the road. You know, I put out the...
May it please, mistress.
I put out the thumbnail today thinking we were going to be going down the path, and you tell me, how far have we gone down the path so far? Not so far. Typical zigzag fashion. Oh, look, something shiny. We got an outline up there. I need to see what it is. Oh, look. I forgot about that
enjoying our
chest.
walks together.
Okay.
Aren't you, gang?
Sure. In silence.
He's enjoying our walks, yes. In silence. And let's start. Okay, we got some ingredients here to pick up on the way. In fact, we got another pouch over here.
All right.
Malachite. An ensanguinated boar.
Could be interesting. That boar shows no signs it was killed by wolves or hunters. And yet there's terror etched into its dead eyes.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go.
This is more fun running into this thing before we find out Astarian's secret. And I've had it happen that way, where we find this first, and then we have the midnight encounter. And I like it when it flows that way better, but it's still funny looking at his reaction, pretending dumb, even though we
Still
all
no
know
symptoms?
now.
No sign of tentacles so far.
The same.
We found an old shield
Except for
here.
a lot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush
I don't
to
know
go
that we
away.
have anybody
I can't
missing a
relate to.
shield. Did I see something on this side? Yeah, mugwort. Rogue's
yeah.
morsel. And people over by some more mugwort. So let's wander over there. Hey Mike, I asked a question in the beginning before you got here. You know, we have this illithid power that we learned or got a pop-up and told us about when we read Astarian's mind a little bit about his background when we found out he was a vampire. There's a limit per long rest on how often you can use that skill. Do you remember the actual count? Is it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times per long rest? Before you gotta, do a long rest to get it back. I don't know if you remember. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
People up ahead.
Guess what? The game
Something's
just
wrong.
auto-saved. So we have ourselves some kind of an encounter over here. So I guess I'm gonna lead off with. We're just gonna lead off with me on this one. It's not like we have Will with us, who's my go-to automatic best one to do the talking. Now, let me quick before we go over there. I have the Talk with the Dead. So, you know who I'm going to bring? Yeah, this is what I'm going to give it to. Where's that freaking necklace that we found? Was I the one that picked that up? I'm going to give Astarian at this point his very own guidance. So when he's thieving, it doesn't matter who or what or, whatever we got in our party, he's going to be able to give himself his own guidance for breaking into things. So that's where we're going to start out putting that one. And I don't know that we have anything else. I can, it's just speak with the dead. I don't know that I have any other thing special I need to really equip at this point. And we got the 2 people that can use a shield right now. Technically Astarian could, but it gets in the way half the time of his other abilities, so I don't always give it to him. Now it's the one where you use it's listed as the illithid power, where you can, either read people's minds with it or almost command them to do something through mind control. It's that illithid power I'm referring to. Just the hidden one that we technically just found out about that we don't know. Wow, how did we do
Mind my
that?
step.
Okay, let's just walk over here. Oh wait, let me pick up my mugwort before I forget. Now, let's chat.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their
Well, we're going to
flesh,
find out if we have it available
and
here.
something within you stirs in response.
Because whenever somebody has that symbol against us, there it is, Illithid Wisdom. So we still have a use of it. And we can just tell her with our wisdom and Illithid power, I will go where I wish. Pepper, thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. Well, I can always go. I'm going to go straight with my... Oh, influencing them is only once. Reading the mind, it's reusable. Okay, cool. That's all I want to know. I'm going to go with my paladin because this guy's definitely wounded. And I will offer my services.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hey, see ya, Pepper. Thanks for dropping in. Okay. So, the injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. I can try to block him out. I can hold his stare or move away reaching for my weapon. I'm going to hold his stare. If he's trying to get in my mind, let's let him.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul.
Mind him!
He will.
And he does.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Well, we can come out and tell the truth. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the Druid Halsin. That might be a good one to ask. And then, why are you out here? This one seems like... Yeah, these three kind of might drop our mask of who we are if I use them. So I'm going to actually use and see if they have some knowledge of the Druid Halsin. Because that's one of the objectives we're going to be looking for. Yeah, that's exactly what that prisoner was. And this one had the glow. Anybody related with the Absolutes seems to be kind of has that symbol that glows on them. Well, and maybe we haven't seen that too much yet, but I just know in my beginning playthroughs, like I've only gotten so far, but that's what happens. So sorry if I've jumped the gun and spoiled something for you guys. But let's just see if they know about Halsin.
I don't know any druids.
Okay, that one didn't get me anywhere. I could tell them you need to find the beast and avenge your brother. Well, if her brother got killed by the owlbear, what good is sending these two back to the owlbear if the three of them couldn't take it on? The two of them will get slaughtered. Yeah, let's just find out why they're out here.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Uh-huh. Well, we've been skirting the truth by not telling them that we aren't the true soul, so I don't know that I think I'm going to follow with the skirting the truth path a little more to see what these know, see what these guys know. And so let's just find out exactly what these fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Yeah. So basically, we know now they're looking for us. So, and he just said at any cost. So we don't necessarily, since they see us standing here and don't realize we are from the crash. So let's see, what choices do we have? Forget the owl bear. You're still alive, so go. Yeah, I don't want to tell them that I'm a survivor. Hey, looks like you found me. Yeah, get them, kill us at any cost. So let's dig some more about. Let's see if they can tell us a little more about the Absolute. Although he thinks we're true soul, like they'll probably wonder why we're asking. I would imagine.
What? Are you testing us?
Yeah, that's
the
it.
The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
Okay, a crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice. Yeah, so I can play along like I'm testing them here. I still don't think I want to tell them that I'm a survivor. And I have a feeling if I sent them here, they're just going to die. You're still alive, so go. Yeah, well, first I'm going to, play along that I am an absolute. And we're going to say, well, it's a crude summary. You did well, but you have more to learn.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Yes, I think so. Forget the owlbear. You're still alive. Just go.
What? And just leave Ed?
Well,
I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
We just sent the clueless ones off.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin Sazza.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yes, they did.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
Let's step down here. You know what? Timo, your comment reminded me. We have this thing around our neck. Right here. Speak with the dead. And we might as well use this free thing. It's not it's already prepared. It's a ritual spell. And we have a dead right here. Let's see how this works.
A woman with shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark shadows.
Sorry, I interrupted that little side conversation a little bit.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
So, yeah, I'm information hunting. Obviously, I'm raising him from the dead to see if he can share any information. What would be most helpful? Who are you? Well, we kind of know that. Edwin or whatever his name was. Is there anything valuable around here? Well, I do like shiny things, so I may ask him that. But I'm going to start with, what are you doing here?
Looking for her weapon.
Looking for her weapon.
Absolute.
So the Absolute wants her. He said her weapon, right? What do you know about this weapon you're looking for?
Crashed from the sky. Taken by infidels.
So in other words, taken by us is what that would lead me to think. So something we have is something they want. Let's find out about the Absolute a little bit more. What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Do not fight her. Power. Such power.
Okay. I got that impression. And we are limited, by the way. I know we're limited. This may be my last question. I wasn't keeping count, but you're limited to just so many questions in speaking with the dead. So we know who he is from the earlier conversation. So, by the way, anything valuable around here? Yeah, the two we just sent running off. Yeah, so that wasn't much help. So I kind of know the answer to both of these freaking things. Well, let's see if he tells us more about them we don't know.
Sister, brother, my job to protect them.
The spell's power wanes.
Okay,
You can ask
so
no more questions.
I'm pretty sure it was just 5 questions that we just asked there, right? Mike, Nightmare, or whoever else, Timo. I think it was 5 that we asked. We just got another inspiration, a little more experience because of it. The brother and sister are now gone, so let's see what he has on his person. I saw a necklace. Let's see if it's something that can help us.
Strange power resonates with
No, I don't.
It calls to you.
Oh, this is something different.
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So, let your body guide you. Welcome the tadpole's influence. We can use our strength roll. The tadpole is toying with you, resist it. Or we can use our wisdom. Force your mind shut. You will not be influenced by an illithid parasite. We need to find out more about this thing. So let's find out what we can learn from the illithid in this guy. Because he was a chosen also. So let's see what his tadpole knows. Oh, the tadpole told us to break his neck? It left his body and we now have his tadpole. And I just shoved it in my back pocket. That's gonna be that tadpole's gonna hold up well in my back pocket, don't you think? Oh, I guess we have a bottle we put it in, so I will not squish it because we got another one from the druid. What's her face, Nettie? Well, we didn't get it from her. We kind of took it from her behind her back. But we now have 2 of these parasite specimens, by the way. So that didn't seem to harm me. Collecting these illithids does not seem to be anything that harms me. I was a little afraid that it might, but it does not.
Compliments earlier.
And let's see if he has...
just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
These 2 are just so chatty right now. Okay, now this is what I was looking for. We got a lot of good little I don't know about the broken shaft of a spear, but we got some nice camp supplies now. That's more like it. We'll just take them. And we will continue on our path. Edwin is now empty. So we're not on the main path, but we might as well, since we're kind of pulled over here, check around down here while we're here. Kind of see where this river goes, perhaps? Yeah, bottle of absolute... Is that how the absolute influences? Okay, we got some leather boots just laying by the river. Somebody... Actually, was that a coffin? Yeah, okay. That doesn't inspire me. that there's some good things around this river, but let's kind of... Oh, we got wispweed. I'm glad. I'm being a little more aggressive with my alt button to try to not miss things, and thank goodness I chose to do it just then. We almost passed something up yet again. Oh, the shaft is useful? Okay. I was thinking, oh, it's got value. I can sell it. That's the first thing that went through my mind. We can get something for it. But you know, it's like that's the way these games are. A lot of times when you see random things like that, there is a purpose. Let's pick up another shield. I think we get good money for those. There's a little belladonna over here. We can take that. And I think, have I tried jumping over here before? Yeah, there's not enough space. It looks like we should be able to jump over here and get over here and stuff, but apparently, unless I have a super jump ability, and I don't think I have that right now. I don't have anything or a potion of extreme jumping, and so this doesn't look promising as far as what's over there. I don't think. Yeah, there's not much space. There's not much space here, and yeah, we'll not waste a potion just to jump over there. Oh, right click on the shaft. Oh yeah, well let's look at it closer, because I've had it before and I've never examined it any closer. So why not? The shaft of the remainder of a spear shaft snapped cleanly in the middle. Examine. See, all I ever notice, it's worth some nice gold. The remainder of a spear shaft snapped cleanly in the middle. But is there something else when I right click? Send to camp, send to do this, do that. Oh, combine! Oh, so we have the ability to combine it with something. What? That's the question. Do I have what I need to combine? Oh, I see. So I can add, if I find a tip, I can add it. And did we find a broken tip somewhere? No, I don't remember. Well, we'll keep our eyes open, and if I already have it in my inventory somewhere, we'll keep our eyes open for a shaft tip. I don't see one here. Let's just take a quick look at everybody's, because you know this is a new feature that I have not done before. Does anyone have a shaft tip? It doesn't look like anybody has a shaft tip right now. We have some javelins, but we don't have any kind of a tip. Or do we combine it with something else, like a dagger, to make it a long dagger with a shaft? So yeah, to my eyes, it should be something obvious to my eyes. Yeah, okay, we're on the right track. Yeah, not actual advice. It sounds, if there's such a particular thing. Oh, we got a mind flare pod over here.
Seems simple enough.
I missed that before.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Uh-huh. Now, can we cross the river down here? Yeah, back where we found the boots. Let's see if we can cross the river. It looks shallow, because we have this bridge that was where our path normally would have taken us, but let's go off the beaten path, because it looks like there's a continued path. Oh, there's a big, dark, cave-looking thing here. So we can walk across this just fine. Let's see if I can back out. Okay, so I see another cragged rock, so that's something we can climb. Here is a cave mouth. And then we got a path off to this side. Let me just check if there's anything. So we got some murgrass here. Y'all feel like...
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Oh, how much you want to bet? Yeah, look at all the litter out here. Are we standing in owlbear poop right now? Is that what these things are? And we have an eaten animal carcass out here. Okay, I see. Well, the owlbear didn't do good things to Edwin, so. Oh, in beta? Yeah, but they made the comment So obviously they fixed that about Astarion because they made the comment that he can be out in the daylight now. It even said, so maybe they changed that from beta, because he even said I can cross a stream. I think he even mentioned crossing a stream or walking in water or whatever. So that's interesting. And we should stand him in front of the mirror. Can he be seen in a mirror anymore, or can he not be seen in a mirror? We just don't know, I think. I'm going to lead the way. I do have my animal handling perk. What I could do is well, I'm not going to go back and look for Will. I mean, I have animal handling. We'll just make that work. yeah, but caves don't every cave you run into, Captain, it doesn't mean it's an owl bear cave. Some caves are just caves and are home to something normal like a bear or a wolf or a wolf pack. Oh yeah, there's big paw prints here. There's very, very large paw prints here. There's also an eviscerated goblin. Or is that Astarion's work?
What's in here?
Anything that's eviscerated.
Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Yeah, well, you know, we found an eviscerated boar, and we all looked at Astarion after that one. Why not this one? You know, why not that one? Oh, so we got heavy stones, pickaxe. I wonder how much damage really would a heavy stone do? Is it even worth it to carry and pick one up? But I guess if we lost a weapon or dropped a weapon. We got an opening that has lots of color and sunlight in here. Oh, and something shiny. You know. Okay, this is a cragged rock we can climb down, so that's good. I'm glad we got that in front of us. We got a bucket there. But this is the thing that would appear to interest me right now.
Over there. A shrine to Seluna.
Ah.
By Moon Maiden's grace.
Let me kind of improve our angle here. Excuse me for the delay. I want to get a better view, a more close-up view, and sometimes when you're in these weird caves, the walls make things awkward. So we got a book over here, The War Between Selûne and Shar. We've got a potion of healing, potion of animal speaking, so we'd be able to talk to the freaking owl bear, because we don't have Will with us, a scroll of detect thought, so I think we got some stuff to pick up. We have a gilded chest over here. Is it locked? It's shiny, pleasing to the eye, and not easy to break into. And we got a lot of skill checks going on right now.
Wasn't an amateur either.
What'd he say about the chest? There's some issue about the chest. Wait, conversations? A wizard sealed this chest. Aha! So that's lucky that we had Gale along here to let us know there. So there's something strange about this chest that was sealed by a wizard. Okay? Why don't we pick up the stuff that doesn't seem to be protected by a wizard? Okay, a dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddess Selûne and Shar after Selûne ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. She lit the darkness. Well, it's probably worth money. All books are. Well, you know, incense too. Potion of healing we always need. Speak to animals we always need. A chalice has got to have some value. Except it won't let me pick it up. I'm not over encumbered. I'd get some big warning sign if I was. There we go. We got stuff back here too. Is there anything? I'm afraid to deal with this chest yet. No. I don't know why it did that. Let's examine it again now that we know about it. Medium toughness, Saloon's seal, so it's protected. So a protective shield. So actually, Gale helped us out. We got more information now when we examine this chest. What does it do? A protective shield surrounds the chest, dealing 4 to 24 radiant damage to any heretics that touch it. I was about to try and open that dang thing. Gale, we thank you. Let's see if there's a lot of shiny stuff back here. Let's see if there's anything else back here. The genesis of Saloon and Saluna. Is it Saluna or Saloon and Shar? You never know for sure. And this is showing how Saloon came into being along with her sister Shar. Their silver radiant Saloon and the dark, alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and the dark of the universe. So that isn't Shar. Shar is Shadowheart's deity, correct? And I think I picked Saloon, so technically our deities are sisters. Oh, we found something back here. A Selunite prayer sheet. A prayer dedicated to Saloon, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessings and share in her bounty.
Blessings from the Moon Maiden, and bearing the same symbol as that chest.
Ah, I think we have a clue. A cool clue. Let's pick this up and take it with us. And this seems like a time for alt, but no. Doesn't seem to be anything else back here. So let's show that we are respectful of Saloon, and let's light these candles in prayer for her, and maybe the chest will like us, you know? It can't hurt, right? You know, I've had stranger things happen in games like this. Let's be respectful of the shrine here, light the candles, and let's jump back and examine this chest some more. And we also have that prayer sheet. Alright, everyone's over here. Let's go stand over here. Let's take a look at that prayer sheet again and see if there's... Let's examine it a little closer. Let's read it again. See what it says again. It's a prayer dedicated to Saloon, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty. Oh! It's not glowing anymore. Oh, so we just had to pray in front of this thing, and it's free to open. Let's go see what we found. What does Saloon reward us with?
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Of course you would say that. And then me, as a cleric of Saloon.
But you'll steal them. An interesting way to show your devotion. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Okay. Why do you care so much? Fellow cleric, why do you care so much? Oh my good. Oh, I was looking at the 20 again. I gotta roll a 20. No, I gotta roll a 15 though. That's still pretty dang high. Let's let Astarion try out his new necklace and have him give the guidance. Is it true you have to light all the candles too? I had no idea. I thought maybe we did. Well, that's cool. I do like lighting my candles in dark places. I have a habit. I've told you in the early shrine. I have a habit of doing that. OCD part of me, but
I should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah,
okay.
Mistress of the Night, Seluna's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
Astarian's thrilled that somebody else has a secret too. That just made his day. So let's see. I'll decide whether to make a fuss or not. Hard to trust someone who's holding out on me. And did we chat that much in the fireplace? I don't think I pushed her about anything weird. Or you could have told me how long were you going to keep this secret. Obviously, I blew the secret because I already knew from my earlier playthroughs that she worshipped Shar, and I apologize for jumping the gun on this one again. Pretty soon we'll be past that point, and I won't have to remember what you already found out, what was revealed in the game, and what I already knew. So I didn't agree to join up with a Shar worshiper. And yeah, more importantly though, it's like I don't care who you worship because we have bigger illithid problems, but at the same time, trust is an issue, and I'm gonna put a little pressure on here with response number 1.
Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code, our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind.
Okay. Let's see how open-minded I can be then. Tell me more. I kind of like that one. Okay, let's put you on the spot and let's see how you handle this. We can discuss this later, yada, 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 but with more honesty. I feel like putting a little pressure on Shadowheart right now. Let's see how open-minded I can be then. Tell me more. I love that one. You said it. We're going to put you on the spot and make you hold to it.
Talk to me later. We've got more pressing matters to see to right now.
Yeah. Around the campfire when nobody else is listening. Oh, baby. I like that little response. Now, we never did open this yet, did we? We got interrupted, right? Okay, so what do we have? A Cellunite Rite. Let's see if we can read it. This tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worshipped the moon goddess Selûne. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There, they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt. Yeah, okay. I wonder how young, what the coming of age was to put a kid out all alone like that. That's interesting.
Selûnite coming of age rites. Barbaric nonsense.
Barbaric nonsense. Oh, we got a pendant here. Writhing down. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. Oh, that's good for somebody on the front lines like me. But I like talking to the dead right now. But we'll take all these. What? Why do I have a dexterity check? I don't understand what just happened. Why do I have a dexterity check in here? I guess we're going to find out. Uh-oh, we failed this dexterity check, and I don't know what it's for. Sleight of hand? Did I accidentally click on somebody to pick their pockets? Oh, yeah, I just got a I must have accidentally picked on somebody to pick their pockets. How about that? Let's not accidentally do that again. Oh. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's kind of go back in where we were and continue into this cave. It looks like there might have been something further on, but this is where all the owlbear paths are. And I have animal handling, and I want to see what the story is with this owlbear. Now,
all right.
Yeah, that's the quicker way to get over there. Did we check this? Yes, we checked the emaciated whatever it was goblin. Let's keep going now. Yeah, this is the path to the owlbear, so we will continue on the path to the owlbear and see what becomes of it. There's we are a party of 4, very strong. In fact, we have a happy vampire with us. Shouldn't we be able to, if things don't go well, stand up to an owlbear? Let's find out what happens. I see more bones and stuff up ahead. Let's enter. Oh, there! I see the owlbear. Let's move. Oh, you know what else we could do? Let's kind of scout the situation out a little bit first. Oh, there's a baby owlbear. Look at that cute little thing. I'm being all weird now. Well, I've always had dogs or cats, so bear with me. Okay.
Don't waste a step.
Yeah, the lighting of the candles thing, I don't think is something everybody would get, unless they were somebody like me, who just lights candles. I see a candle, I want to light it. I see a shiny object, I want to pick it up. It's just one of those things. Now, does an owlbear have pockets? I don't necessarily want to fight something. She's just probably protecting her cub. Those are cute noises, by the way, if you want my opinion. We have a headless skeleton. Oh, we have an owlbear egg over here, though. Well, let's just proceed. And do I have anything in our inventory? Does someone have a potion of speaking with animals? I kind of want to find that out. I'd love nothing better than to speak with it. Oh, we have one. You know, I am going to speak to this thing. I know Will would have had the... this saves us from having to go back to get Will. So let's just stand up and talk to this thing and see what it has to say.
One day I'll catch a break.
There we go.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Yeah,
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Well, I can see you're injured. There's half a spear lodged in your head. Yeah, I almost would like to use number 2 right now. Oh yeah, playing Celesta, Mike, I learned lighting the caves is critical. Even more critical, I think, than in this game, at least what I've experienced so far. No, I'm not going to be that aggressive. I want to... Let's go I have animal handling experience. You're injured. Is there something I can do?
It's a splinter. I've got a bigger threat than you with worse.
Okay. Well, in that respect, it's either attack or try to find a way to back off. And I'm just going to see persuasion. Yeah, they're both the same. But look, I'm now that I know you have a cub, I'm not interested. It's not like you're a devil. Of course, I went easy on the devil too, didn't I? Okay, it's a 10. And if I get a bonus, we've had our fair share of rolls. And actually, Astarian's amulet, you know, his necklace, his amulet has been doing well with his guidance. So let's see if we can survive. Oh, these dice are driving me crazy. Well, the good thing is we have 4 inspirations, because by getting that saloon thing, we got inspirations over there. And the max, you can get more inspirations, by the way. I don't think we've reached this point, or I can't recall if I've mentioned it. But I've learned the max inspirations you can carry at a time is 4. So you might as well use them up, so when you get future inspirations, you can gain something from it. Because if I don't use it right now, if I get more inspirations, basically I've lost them. Because this number can never go higher than 4. So in this instance, guess what? Perfect having 4 inspirations. I'm going to use one of them to make room for more inspirations. And not die at the hands of an owlbear. Although, I imagine we could find a way to beat it. Okay, there we go. But I don't feel like killing a little owlbear baby in the process, because I feel like that's what would happen if we did.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Okay. I believe her. And I think well, I hate passing up an owlbear egg and loot, but you know, she's guarding a baby, so she's not one to be messed with right now. I'm going to play it safe. Just from me and my love of animals, I'm going to let that guide me. I don't, you know, and we have animal handling, so, you know, that fits. We wouldn't want to be aggressive against them, so we won't. I do know a little bit more about the owlbear, so it probably wouldn't be a spoiler to me. You might
to put my hands on everything.
You might want to ask the rest of the chat room if they want a spoiler.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Okay, we have 2 ways to go. We can go up the path this way. We can go up. Let's just go. We always let's just do the craggy rocks. They've been good to us today. We found good things at the end of the craggy rocks today. Oh, and here's one of these, beehives. I've learned to recognize these also to help our camp supplies. And we got a nice little honeycomb. Oh, we got some fish down there. Let's go around, because I think we have to get over there. Look at that, another puppy! Okay, this is the animal. We've chosen the animal path, where I get to go, oh, what a cute animal. Oh, a berry bush. Now, this is one that I got told recently, not by any of you, so I was told to look at my camp supplies, open it, and look closely at the raspberries, because they say, and I've never noticed it, it does indeed say when you hover over them, single use. So a single use, the full ripe berries that taste tart and burst at the slightest bite and stain your fingers, it has some kind of a single use. And I don't know what that single use is. Oh, now that may does this give me some immunities if I take it? It might. If it has it, maybe if I eat these. So we're gonna hang on to these. In fact, I'm going to, just so I don't forget about it, try and move them down here. And see if I can remember that I have them. Yeah, we never know who might see another playthrough when it's discovered. You never know. Okay, so let's go now that I was gonna go grab those fish back here. Well, we'll come back to those now that I've seen a poocher over here. Let's go talk to a dog. While I still have speak with animals potion relevant. I guess we timed it right for the animal potion. Scratch.
Very well.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
I just wanted to know what happened here. Holy smokes. Calm yourself. I harm only those deserving of it. I can intimidate. Yeah, well, let's look at his collar. Probably should have a name, right? Don't collars usually have a name? Let's look at his collar. It's a 10. We have good wisdom. We just need a little boost and see if we can examine his collar without him biting our hand off. Oh, yeah. Things that probably don't mean that much. We're getting the high rolls.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Hello, Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I think he's already resting the long rest, if you want my opinion. We'll do the cleric answer. He's with his god now. I'm sorry.
It's not over yet. He'll wake up. Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Faithful dog, as they often are. Let's go find out. Let's go get more details now that he'll answer us. What happened exactly to your friend?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to prove it. That to break this thing's heart. Why? You can travel me with you. Like, he probably won't want to leave if he thinks he's alive, though.
No, I won't leave him.
Well, yeah, there we go. I feel like that's just going to hurt the damn dog and break his heart. So if he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp. We'll take care of you. Yes.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
All right. Oh, right. Yeah, and I don't dare probably pick his loot. Do you think he's going to matter if I check his body right now? Is he going to attack me? No, he's not. Let's look at some letters here. Maybe this will tell us more of his story. Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers. Well, yeah, no kidding. Through the region. I can't have my best messenger wind up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. So this guy's a regular delivery kind of a guy. Davin. It's a boy. Oh, so this guy's name must be Davin. It's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can and get leave. Oh, baby. Flora and Davin Jr. Oh, way to make this death seem more horrid than it already is. 9 fingers. Now, I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. Was this the letter he was supposed to deliver? So we got to hold on to this letter, because if we get to a graveyard, which very well could be Baldur's Gate, I'm guessing, we got to hold it that long? Well, we'll find out. Let's take all this stuff. We got a new pair of boots, camp supplies. That one letter could be helpful at some point. So now let's go back and get that fish we saw earlier. Okay. All right. What do we have? Did something sparkle when I moved over here? No. Oh, it was probably us. There was some fish over here. Okay, there's like a fishing dock over here, and it had fish. Anything? Oh, we got some more berries over here. Oh, God, I almost walked past this. The alt button is our friend. The alt key, I should say, is our friend. We got another berry bush over here. Another berry bush over here. We're going to test these at some point and see what they do for us. In fact, maybe we should eat some right now and just see, since we now found 15 berry bushes. So here's a bucket of fish, more camp supplies. Oh, I didn't speak to the dead with that guy. Good. I didn't even... oh, man. I'm so excited having the amulet, and it makes everything free. Oh, we took the bucket of fish. Fishing rod is probably just... Is there anything in the basket? Yeah, rotten cheese. Well, we'll pass, even though it's worth money. I don't want to be stinking. Let people know we're on our way. Yeah, let's go talk to the dead real quick. Good reminder, guys. Totally slipped my mind. I was so excited to do it for the first time, and then this time, and he's glowing. In other words, he's reminding me, hey, you know, you have this skill. Oh. No, it's not letting me. He's glowing as if I should be able to. It is me that has it. Oh, until long rest? Wait, recast. It says I should be able to recast it. But it's not letting me. It's darkened out here. Oh, wait, I can recast it over here. Here we go. Just had to learn the UI a little bit.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
All right, who are you? Well, we kind of know his profession. We're not 100% sure where he's from, though.
From Trail.
Okay, so that didn't help me. Why were you in the forest?
Let us delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so he is going to Baldur's Gate. Where did you keep the letters? I think we have the letters. But maybe there's more.
In bank standard issue.
Yeah, but we didn't see a bag around here.
Pack of knolls.
Oh, so those stinky things.
Teeth.
And we know his profession. So let's get his name. Although I think we saw, yeah, his name is Gromwick. So let's see if we can learn more.
Gromwick.
The spell's power wanes.
I don't think any of those last two questions were going to give me much more than we already knew. So, okay. I'm glad you reminded me, because I just got to get in the habit, especially when I see them glowing when we are near a body. I've got to take advantage of that, because there's... Let's face it, not a ton of information we got on this body, but sometimes you can get some good information from talking to the dead. So where do I go from here? I'm trying to think through. Let's look at our map and see exactly where we are. We are right here. And up here we have... Oh, Karlach is nearby. In fact, we're not far from the Druid place. We're just kind of across this river is what it would appear to be. We're across the river from it. Since we're this close, or would appear to be this close to Karlach, let's see if we can get over in that direction. Why not? So that seems to be blocked over here. We got some more mushrooms. Is there a way to get over there? Possibly. Let's see if there's a spot to cross the river here. And I think there might be. Now, can you all follow, please? Okay, they're going. And they seem like they're bogged down in the water and they're not going to go any further. Let's split people up, see if I can manually move them over.
Ah, excellent choice.
Okay, here we go. There's one.
That way.
A long way to go still. This way.
And Astarion, I know you can jump halfway decent. No, just move there. Oh wow, I've been on that cliff, Mike. She can fly up there. Uh-oh. That's good to know.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So I'm thinking what I need to do is if we're going to find Karlach, you know, the story of Karlach is intricately involved or joined with, oh, she's real near. Before I find her, I think it's important that Will is the one that was always talking about her. I'm going to quick run back to camp. I'm not going to do a long rest, but I want to get Will in the party. Maybe what we'll do is we'll sit down Astarion for the moment. Why not? Yeah, it sounds like a plan. Astarion,
Careful,
even though you're
Light.
fun and happy and you've helped us a lot today, to be quite honest. Let's get to
Have a
me
lot on my
and
mind
let's
and,
talk to you.
well,
That's the way
in
we
it.
want to do it.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Well, I wasn't thinking of it. That's not what was on my mind right now, but since you bring it up, I don't want to lose out on story, because maybe you won't talk to me later about it.
My old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Aha. So, you were a slave? Or tormentor? What did he do? I want to answer all. I want to ask all these freaking questions. So yeah, since he specifically used the term tormentor, what exactly does that mean? What do you mean exactly? What did he do to you?
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
Hard to say which was worse. Of course. Well, that sounds terrible. Quite the sob story. What's your point? Well, I'm going to say you're free now. Enjoy the freedom.
I will. But I won't take it for granted. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Alrighty. Well, you keep me safe, I'll do the same. That's pretty much... Yeah. Oh no, my friend. If vampires come looking for you, you're on your own. Yeah, right. Yeah. As long as you stick with me and hold up your end of the bargain.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Not quite. I think it's better if you stay here in camp.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Yeah, you always do. Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work.
Okay, let's go find
Will.
Will.
Awful.
Something's on my mind.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Okay, so everybody's in a talky mood, and all I want to do is get someone new into the party, gosh darn it. How about, you mean Raphael? We should at least consider his offer, given our circumstances? Oh, that's what's getting him all talky, because of our interaction with Raphael. Yeah, let's just...
He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Okay. Well, you know, I really did want to ask you.
Well met.
He just like waved me away and said, but I'd like you to join us. Okay. The next question is, I guess this mix in the party, I may. No, we'll stick with this group here. Let's get back out into the field and meet Karlach and see how that goes. Because Will has a mission. No, I don't want to end the day. I want to. Oh, yeah, I want to leave down here.
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Ooh, we missed some Murgrass down
Tempting.
here.
But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay, we got some Murgrass here.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Oh, we got lots of stuff. We got a toll collector's key just laying in the ground.
Key? Wonder what it opens.
Something related to the toll collector, I would imagine, wherever he is. Okay, we got a pile of bones here too. Them bones. We got some Murgrass, we got a backpack, let's get moving.
I saw you training those children.
Aha.
You're so gentle.
Guess who we found?
That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. one horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right? Or tell me, monster, what's it like to know you're about to die? Well, I think I'm in the confirming mood. Let's confirm this is indeed Karlach, even though we have the benefit of the game telling us that's who she is, with a little pop-up.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. Yeah, basically, Will, you saw what I saw. Why are you still like this?
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Well, she's not the devil. She got twisted by a devil. Just like we had a devil try to twist us. Come on, Will. Get with it.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
Well, me. I'm your ticket to curing that tadpole. Well, eventually. We'll go with the straight answer. I'm Zigzag.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Aha, so she has some goons she needs help with. So she has more than just Will that's been chasing her down. She has these other goons, the so-called paladins of Tyr. Okay? So you want me to kill the people hunting you? Let's just clarify.
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, why should I do your dirty work? Let's make her really convince us here.
Dirty work's the only kind I like. Gets even messier the more bodies you throw at it. Think of the potential.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if that's the most convincing argument I've ever heard, but we'll go, let's do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Got it? Yeah, so we're going to have to switch her out of our party back at camp. Now it looks like Will wants a little talking to after this encounter.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. Or yeah, someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is. That's actually what I would like to know.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
What's that supposed to mean?
The truth will out before you know it. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Oh, so everybody in their party has a secret. Have you noticed? Everybody's hiding something. Well, except maybe lae'zel. I don't know if I've noticed anything she's hiding from us.
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Yeah, it sounds like he was coerced, kind of like that person. He, just like what's her face, Karlach was coerced. A lot of coercion going around in Baldur's Gate, is what it sounds like. Let's just head up a little bit towards the toll house. And what I'm thinking is, if we got to battle what it sounds like we got to battle, a paladin, as we know, can smite and hit hard. And I think I probably want Karlach on my side. And looking at our team, I may sit down Shadowheart to try and do it. So I gotta let that ruminate in my head a little bit and how I want to approach this. Because let's face it, this is a battle I've done before, and I'm not going to mince any words. This is a really, or can be a really tough battle. Let's get the Autumn Cross while I think about it some more. I've had this battle go both ways. Because if that paladin gets a first jump somewhere and you can't hold him, take him down, whatever it may be, oh, we got to talk to the deader over here. Let's do just that. I'm not going to pass up another glowing body. Oh, here is the actual dead toll collector. That's probably his key that we found.
You lifelessly.
Well, we know he says he's a toll collector, but how did you die? How about that one?
Jumped to escape. Broken.
Oh, so they're that terrifying that he jumped to his death? Okay. Where were you heading? Yeah, well, off the cliff, right?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
So this is like our warning that this is going to be a tough individuals ahead of us. Well, we've only asked 2 questions.
Vance. Toll collector.
I feel like this one's wasted, but Mr. Toll Collector, do you have anything else? Oh, there's only one more question anyway.
Gold basement locked.
Oh, well, we found. Guess what? It's not going to be locked to us. I think we found that key of yours. Yeah. Where is the Toll House key? Let's see if he says in your backpack.
I fell. Dropped key.
Well, that's good. We found it. We got lucky and found it. I hit the Alt key at the right time, and we found it. So that was the whole purpose, to talk to that guy's dead guy, but we knew we had the answers on this one. But it's good to know that that key will unlock a lot of gold in the Toll House somewhere, safe in the Toll House at least. And you know, this is what I'm thinking. What I'll probably do is we're going to call it right now, and I'll tell you why. We have a big fight against us that's a toughie, and I got to go switch out because I want Karlach in this because these are her enemies. She needs to fight with us. So next time, what I'll do is I'll just head back to camp, and that's where we'll start the next stream, is in camp. We'll get Karlach switched into our party, and then we're going to head back here to see about taking on this Paladin of Tyr, or as she, I guess, even this fake Paladin of Tyr, whatever word she used. And we're going to open with a really, really tough battle. And we're going to have to decide. We know it's a tough battle. Do we trust Karlach enough to just go in there and kill them any way we can? Or do we feel we need to talk to these guys and confirm Karlach's story? You all have to let me know that in the Discord if you have an idea. If I don't hear enough feedback from anybody, we'll just do it the way I think is best to do it. Gives us the best chance to survive. But if not, we'll do it whichever way. Should we talk to these guys first, or should we kind of set up an attack and just go in there swords a-swinging? I was going to say guns a-blazing, but, you know, we don't have too many guns on our people. So that's the way we're going to leave it. Yeah, reason before aggression. Okay, so we have one vote for reason before aggression. And if I don't get any others in the Discord, we will have a little conversation next time. And we'll meet you in the camp as we switch out Karlach and get her on our team. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate good comments, good feedback, good knowledge. And Mike, they did let you talk about the owl bear a little bit, so I'm sure you feel satisfied a little bit too. So because it's fun when you know stuff, it's fun to share it. So anyway, thank you everybody. I do appreciate it, and we're going to wrap it up right here, right now, and come back. This will be for this one probably next Tuesday, I think, is the normal rotation, and we'll pick it up then. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And I do hope to see you next time. Thanks so much, everyone.